Hi guys, I'm so glad that you're able to join me. I'm going to let you know my personal experience with the Letgo app and the OfferUp app. I wanted to let you guys know that yes, you can sell any item online. You can use these apps, but so many people suggest to use the apps and then don't give you the ins and outs and what you should do. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. So please excuse me because I will be looking down at my notes to ensure that I do give you the correct information. So let's go. I had a baby bassinet. I had a lot of baby things. I had a baby bassinet. I posted that, and on OfferUp, someone immediately inquired about it, and 12 hours later I got paid 20 bucks. Now it was worth 56. I looked online, so I just asked for 20, and like I said, 12 hours later it went. Now I did get an inquiry on Letgo, but it was already sold. The next thing that I had was the FisherPrice plug-in swing. Now I posted that on both Letgo and I posted that also on OfferUp. I had about 3 inquiries, 2 on Letgo, 1 on OfferUp about it, but they would ask, is it still available? I said yes, and then no one would answer. So that's pretty much how far that went. I actually ended up posting it on Facebook yesterday and then getting an immediate answer from one of my friends yesterday, and then it's going to be picked up on Friday. So the FisherPrice plug-in swing is worth about $100, and I was only selling it for $30. So I also had a crib that I put online, both on OfferUp and Letgo. Now it took 5 days for someone to offer me something, and that was on Letgo. They wanted to offer me 20 bucks. Now the crib is worth between $80 and $100. I decided to sell it for 20. I decided to sell it for 30. They asked if they can buy it for 20. I said no. That's my own personal thing. You guys, after 5 days, you may feel like you want to sell it. That's totally up to you, but I didn't want to let it go for that. So it was still not selling. About a week and a half later, I decided to post it on Facebook, and immediately someone said they wanted it. So that's where it actually sold. Both the crib and the swing sold on Facebook. I actually did a deal. If you get 2 of them, I'll just charge you $50 instead of the $60, and it went like that. So for the playmat, I have a car playmat. You know how it has the streets and a little town on it. I posted that, and basically someone wanted to know if it was available, but then they didn't follow up with me. I believe that was on the Letgo app as well, and that was a week after it had posted. So then I had a fish tank. So a week after the fish tank was posted, then somebody had inquired about it. Now this is where I made my mistake. I did not download the apps onto my phone. I was doing everything via internet or my laptop, where I would just go through my Google Chrome, because Google is life, and I would just, put in the address and do it that way. But that was my mistake. I feel like if I would have immediately answered them, then I would have gotten that sale, and here's why. On Letgo, once I got the app, I see that the person did a favorite for the fish tank, but I didn't get back to them till like a day and a half later. So I'm pretty sure they probably found another fish tank, but that one would have taken a week. So that's all the ones that I had posted on the apps. So let me tell you about my takeaways from the app. I love the OfferUp app. I love both the apps, but more so I love the OfferUp app because when they send you your notification, it's a ching, and I don't know why that just makes me feel so good. So I use that app. That is my app. Also, OfferUp lets you see how many views, once you do the app, of course. OfferUp lets you see how many views your item is getting. Now, this can help you determine whether or not you need to change the price, whether or not maybe you need to put up a new picture. I mean, OfferUp, to me, by comparison, is better. However, I got more inquiries through Letgo. So I'm still keeping both. Here are some suggestions with the apps. 1, like I said, download the app. This way you get instant notification of when someone wants something of yours. Trust me, the quicker you're able to answer them, the less time they have to look for somebody else who's going to offer that. And that's what we want. We want to quickly answer them. Please don't make my mistake. Once you put your stuff online, if you can, download the app so this way you know when someone actually wants, your item. Number 2, upsell. Now, I actually did have a conversation with 2 people about the clothing, which I'll get into in a little bit. Somebody asked me about pants. Now, if you have something that's related, they asked about pants, I'm going to say something about a shirt. That's exactly what I did. Someone said, you know what, I want to buy some pants. And I said, you know what, I have some shirts for you. They are $1. Are you interested? Yes. Okay. Now, there was somebody with the swing who inquired but didn't pull through. They had actually originally asked about the bassinet, but the bassinet had already been sold. So I said, you know what? I do have a crib. I do have a baby swing. I have other baby items. So if someone does inquire about one thing and you have a related item, go ahead and let them know about that item. And hey, they might just want to buy it. 3, be honest. 3, be honest. 3, be honest. And that is so serious. Be honest about any imperfections that what you're selling has. Think of yourself as the customer. I would be totally upset if once I went to someone's home or met them wherever and I got there and the product is different. It's beat up. It has more scratches. It doesn't look like what was advertised. If there is something wrong or off or there's an imperfection, be honest. Say it up front. Don't waste your time or theirs because they'll end up showing up, being upset, and then you won't get paid. You would have wasted your time. It just doesn't make sense. Be honest about the things that you are selling. Okay? 4, price them reasonably. Somebody had a phone, right? And they wanted me to sell the phone for them. The phone, I think, was worth about $80. They wanted me to post $75. You have to price it to where, you know what, this is worth it. What's the word I'm looking for? The risk is worth it because you know what, I didn't really pay that much out of pocket. So if something is wrong, then I do still have enough to probably still get the item from a store if it's on sale. You get what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm pricing these items to get rid of them because I need them out of my house. I do not have enough storage in my home, so I'm pricing them to go. Shirts for $1. Now, what I'm selling is not worth $1. Now, they're not name brand clothing, but they're not worth $1. They're gently used, like super gently. I have no holes, no rips, zippers work, buttons there, and they work. They're attached, no holes in pockets, no stains. But I am pricing them to sell. So remember, if you're putting something up, price it to sell. Remember to be nice. That's super important. You're getting rated on these apps. So you don't want to be mean. You don't want to be nasty. You want to be real upfront and give them a good customer service experience. So you also have to think long term. Don't just think, okay, I'm just trying to make this money right now. Keep this door open, especially while we're going through making the money process. You may come along things that you want to sell. And if you have a good rating on these apps and people are following you to see what else you're selling, you can get a lot of money. Now, also, just to add, you might be able to find items and flip them, but that's a whole nother video, and sell it that way. So please keep this door open. Be nice to the people that you're dealing with. Good morning, good evening, how are you? Please, thank you. It really goes a long way. Now, before I close out, I did have expenses, and I want to tell you guys that. I had expenses with the clothing because I washed them. I'm not selling anything and I didn't wash it. I'm not selling anything and it has holes and rips. I'm not doing that. I'm going to sell something that I will go buy. So I did have expenses. I had to wash the bassinet covering, which was $250. And then I had to wash the clothes that I was selling, the clothes and the coats and stuff like that, which came out to basically $7. So my profit is after I've made that $7, and then it's a full profit. So like I said, we'll see what happens. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look out for the update, guys. Have a good day.